Good afternoon, student. Uh, Please give me a feedback related to my audio, and is the screen visible to all? You can use chat window. Somebody, please. Okay, thank you, Omkar. I guess we can start our session now. In previous lecture, we started discussing about roots of equation. We have completed the first method of finding roots of equation, that is bisection method. So now moving ahead, we are going to cover second method, Newton-Raphson method, in today's session. Little bit easy to understand or implement. Only small issue is there with the Raphson method. So we will cover that. So Newton-Raphson, this method is most popular among all the roots of equation method. So that's why we have included this method in the syllabus. It is mostly used in our software, mechanical engineering, as well as in many software, to find the root or to solve the equation. This method is derived from tangent. So that's why it is called as a method of tangent. It is based on the drawing of a tangent. Okay, so how do we do this? How this method works? Okay, so we start with the assumption of initial guess. Unlike bisection method, in a bisection method, we had to guess two numbers for the root, x1 and x2. In Newton-Raphson method, there is no need to guess two values. You can start with only one. Okay. Now, how can you guess this value? Simple. Use the earlier methodology which I have explained in the bisection method. क्या बताया था मैंने कि भाई जो भी equation f of x is given to you. Okay. So on the rough page, prepare a table for x and f of x. Take take x varying from -5 up to +5, all values, that is -5, then -4, -3, -2, and so on. Don't use initial guess as 1.25, okay, 2.25 or 2.5. Don't use decimal, normal number you have to use. That is your initial guess. You cannot guess the number with decimal places. Have basic equation with you only. Next, so using that method, you will get various values. Whichever value of f of x in that table is close to zero, that should be your initial guess. Okay, so easy to understand. Now, this method works in this way. You start with initial guess, random guess. Okay, then from that guess you will calculate a value at function. Okay, that means by putting this x of I, calculate y of I. How can you calculate that? Put that x of I in the given function, and this is nothing but your y of I. Okay, so you calculate this, you will get a point on the function, then draw a tangent from that point to the curve. Draw a tangent from that point to the curve. Okay, now in the next task, wherever the tangent hits the x-axis, it intersects the x-axis. Okay, that intersection point may be your root, or it may be your second iteration, or it may be a guess or value for second iteration. Okay, so don't get confused. I'll elaborate this on the with the help of graph. Okay, I'll switch to the graph now. Now see, I have taken a very easy function for us. f of x equal to sin of x. Okay, and here our aim is to get a root. This one try करते कि ये root निकालना है हमें, because this is a transit, sin of x is a transcendental equation. It will have infinite 0 to almost infinite number of roots. Okay, so we are going to look for this root. How this works? You start with initial guess. Okay, so what I have done here, I have taken x1 initial guess as 2. Okay, 2 ले लिया. Then I'll put that x1 value 2 into the function sine of 2. I'll calculate it. Okay, so a point having coordinate x1 and f of x1, that is y1, is nothing but this point A. I think you are understanding this method. So based on x1, I have calculated A point. Okay, now this method, Newton-Raphson method, is a method of tangent. So what we need to do, we need to draw a tangent to this function f of x from this point A. We will draw it. Okay, draw कर लिया. So this is iteration number 1. Okay, at the end of this iteration, you will get an intersection point of a tangent and x-axis. Okay, so you got x2 point. Probably this will be your root. If this is not the root, you will check it by maximum number of iteration or error accuracy wala part. If this is not the root, you need to proceed with the second iteration. Okay, so what happens for second iteration, this x2 value becomes x1 value, and you have to follow the earlier procedure. What is that earlier procedure? Evaluate f of x2 now. मतलब यहाँ पे एक perpendicular डालूंगा this point. Okay, that is your C point. C point का coordinates क्या है? x2, y2. y2 is nothing but f of x2. मतलब x2 को डाल दिया f of function में. Then draw the tangent from this point to the curve. Draw कर लिया. Okay. Whenever this tangent hits the x-axis, probably that will be your root. Okay. नहीं हुआ अभी तक. So again we need to proceed. So this x3 will be the input for next iteration, third iteration. So same we will follow. I hope you are understanding this. Please pay attention. So again same x3 से क्या करूंगा मैं? I'll calculate a E point. E point के coordinate x3, y3. y3 is equal to f of x3. Then tangent at E point to the curve. Okay, tangent कर दिया. Now this tangent will intersect the x-axis. Probably that will be the root. It intersected at f point. Okay, if that is the root, error check करो इन दोनों के बीच का error कितना है. If you are not satisfied, again do few more iterations. So you will go ahead like this. Probably at the end of few iteration, you will get to the root. Try to understand the philosophy or methodology of this method. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Please, if not, if you want me to repeat the procedure, please put your query in the chat box. Otherwise we can move ahead with the next part. Okay, someone is asking for first slide. Okay, I'll go to the first slide, and same some of you want to have again discussion on this part. Okay, so this is the first slide. There is not much to explain in the first slide. The method is called as the Newton-Raphson method. It's an open-ended method, sorry, open method. It is called as open method. It is derived based on the tangent. Okay, so that's why the method is also called as a method of tangent, and it is one of the most popular method in most of mechanical engineering software. We use Newton-Raphson method to solve the root or to solve the equation. Okay, now to understand the methodology, I'll go back to the graph and explain it again. Okay, now when I explain, now I'm not gonna go in too much detail. थोड़ा fast quickly जाऊंगा. I'll explain first iteration. Okay, so this red line, or sorry, brown line, is your function of x, given function of x. Okay, and our aim is to find the root. That means कहाँ पे intersect हो रहा है this function and x axis, that is your root. Okay, this is known to you. So step number 1 for Newton-Raphson method, take initial guess. और एक ही वैल्यू चाहिए, यहाँ पे बाइसेक्शन में 2 वैल्यू चाहिए थी, यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ही वैल्यू चाहिए आपको. So let's assume x1 as an initial guess. Okay, then what you will do, you have this function of x, एक फॉर्मूला एक्सप्रेशन रहेगा. Okay, so this x1 value you will put in the function. What you will get? F of x1. Okay, so f of x1 मिलेगा आपको, that is nothing but y1. So a point having coordinate x1 comma y1 is which point? If I draw a perpendicular to this line, sorry, perpendicular to x-axis from x1, this is that point. Okay, so graphically I have elaborated in this way. Okay, this A point. Next, draw a tangent to the curve from the point. Which point? A point. Draw कर लिया. Then take the intersection of this tangent with x-axis. x2. That intersection is x2 value. This x2 value is probably your root. Okay, कैसे चेक करोगे? With the maximum number of iteration और accuracy दिया जाएगा. दोनों में से कोई ना कोई हिट करोगे तो आपको स्टॉप करना है, x2 will be your root. If not, आपको और एक iteration करना पड़ेगा. How will you do that? You will repeat the earlier procedure. Earlier procedure, x2 से f of x2 निकालोगे, that is y2. एक पॉइंट मिलेगा, फिर वहां से you will draw a tangent. Okay, then that tangent will hit the x-axis, it will intersect the x-axis, that is your root. Okay, x3. If that is not the root, again you have to follow the same procedure. Draw perpendicular, e point से फिर tangent बनाओगे कर्व को, जहां पे कर्व intersect होगा to the x-axis f, that might be your root, or else you have to proceed further. You have to proceed further until and unless you reach up to the root. Okay, so I have done some iterations here, and after some times I found out that I got h point such that it is the root. Okay, यहाँ पे you just focus on how this works. ठीक है, mathematically I am going to explain again. Okay, so I'll move ahead now. So graphically you understood, but we have seen that we don't have liberty of having graph for each and every function. अगर आपके पास graph होता, so easily you can find out the root based on the graph. What we have probably a computer or a paper and pen with calculator. So using mathematical formulation, we have to solve the root using Newton-Raphson method. So how to do that? Okay, so in this slide I'll have the derivation as well as I'll try to explain the method also in mathematical formulation. Okay, the graph is just for your understanding. This is for your अंडरस्टैंडिंग हाउ दिस वर्क न्यूटन रैप्सन मेथड वर्क. एक गेस लेते, यहाँ पे जाते, ओके, फिर ऐसे यहाँ पे आते, अगेन go and reach up to this point. This is your root. Okay, this is your root. We want to reach to this location starting from x of I. Okay, so how mathematically we can satisfy this process? Okay, so I'll elaborate on this. So start with initial guess x1, then calculate y1 value. Now this is mathematical procedure. Okay, graphically आपको already पता हो गया कैसे करना, कैसे work होता है ये. So you will calculate y1 value based on f of x1. Then we know that equation of tangent is like this: y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, now we know that what we have x1 value, and in a problem statement they have given us some function of x, एक random function of x दिया है. Based on these two data we need to find out a root. So we are going to use this tangent equation and apply the given data onto it and come up with a formula. Okay, so what we have done, y dash is nothing but what? Slope of the function. Means what? It is nothing but f dash of x. F dash of x. Okay. y2 is nothing but what? F of x2, y1 f of x1. Okay, x2 x1 is given. Okay, so what we have done, I have a little bit modified the equation. Okay, now when I modified, I try to modify this. Observe on the graph so you will have a better understanding. So we had x1 value, then we calculated x1 comma y1. See in this step. Then we have drawn a tangent to that point, to the curve, and then we reach this location where the tangent intersect the x-axis. Okay, so what could be the coordinates of this intersection? This is nothing but x2 comma y2. Okay, and how much is the y2 here? 0, right? See, y2 is 0 for our case. So using that, I have modified the equation something like this: 0, y2 के जगह 0 डाल दिया, then y dash के जगह f dash of x1, y2 के जगह 0, y1 के जगह f of x1, x2 minus x1 remains same. Okay, now we are gonna get a formula by simplifying this equation. Okay, थोड़ा simplify करते, you will get a equation of Newton-Raphson method. Easy to understand. So this is the iterative method. Newton-Raphson or roots of equation, all methods are iterative. So for next iteration, in bisection method, we had a equation like this one: x0 equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Okay. Now for root of equation using Newton-Raphson method, the equation we will get if I simplify this equation. Okay, so how I can simplify this? I'll take this x2 minus x1 onto the left hand side, f dash of x1 onto the right hand side. So what I'll get? x2 minus x1 equal to minus f of x1, okay, divided by f dash of x1. Okay, then I'll take this minus x1 onto the right hand side. So final equation we will get something like this: x2 equal to x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. ओके ठीक है, ये फॉर्मूला मिला. इसका यूज क्या है? दिस इज अ इटरेटिव मेथड. यू विल स्टार्ट विथ x1 वैल्यू, ओके, and you are going to improve your solution, improve your approximation using this equation, x2 equal to x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. Okay, this will be your iteration number 1. So you will get some value of x2. You will use that value of x2 again in the procedure, and it will get repeated until and unless you hit the stopping criteria. Okay, so this is your Newton-Raphson method. I hope you understood the method. You will have again better clarity when we solve the numerical. So moving ahead, there is one issue with the Newton-Raphson method. Okay, that issue is convergence or divergence criteria or divergence problem. Okay, so what happens in the convergence and a divergence? Bracketing method or bisection method doesn't have any problem with convergence. Convergence मतलब क्या रहता है? You are going towards the root. So you have some initial guess x1, and by solving, by applying this method, you are slowly going towards the root. This is your final destination. So slowly you are going towards the root. That means you are converging towards the answer solution. Okay. Divergence means you are going away from the solution. So see the second example. You have started your formulation from x0. यहाँ पे आए टेंजेंट ड्रॉ किया. ओके, ये नया इटरेशन मिला, आपका रूट यहाँ पे है. देन फ्रॉम x1 अगेन यू कैलकुलेटेड y1, ड्रॉ किया टेंजेंट, x2 पे हिट हुआ वो, अगेन आपने नेक्स्ट पॉइंट फाइंड आउट किया. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग टूवर्ड्स द रूट, एक्चुअली वी आर गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम द रूट. रूट वाज हियर, बट विथ next iteration we are actually going away from the root. The process is called as a divergence. Okay, now just try to imagine yourself. आपने क्या किया? न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व कर रहे हो आप. यू वुड लाइक टू फाइंड द रूट ऑफ इक्वेशन. आपने एक गेस ले लिया एंड यू स्टार्ट डूइंग इटरेशन. बहुत 10 इटरेशन हुए, 15 इटरेशन हुए, 20 इटरेशन हो गए, बट you are not getting the answer. You are not at all satisfying the criteria of accuracy, or you are not getting root. बहुत problem होगा, right? You have wasted your lot of time. So instead of that, what you should do, whenever we start the numerical, first step is to assume initial guess. Okay, हमने assumption तो कर लिया. As soon as you assume the initial guess, what you should do, spend 2 minutes of your time and check फॉर कॉन्वर्जेंस कि भाई ये गेस लेके ये गेस सही है कि नहीं, ये गेस आपको आपके आंसर तक लेके जाएगा या नहीं. ट्राई टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज अ कॉन्वर्जेंस चेक. ओके, नाउ हाउ टू डू दैट आई विल एक्सप्लेन इन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. सो टू मूविंग अहेड, फॉर मूविंग अहेड, वी नो दैट कॉन्वर्जेंस हम when we go towards the root, when the slope of the curve is less than 1, then and then we will move towards the root. That means we will converge to the root. Now this curve is not the given function. Remember this, many times student make mistake here. Okay, this curve or this slope is not of given function. This slope is calculated for initial guess for the formula of Newton-Raphson, that is x2 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. ये जो इक्वेशन है, this equation, इस इक्वेशन का जो फंक्शन बनेगा, if I put the x1 value in that function and calculate the slope of this function, if it is less than 1, then the solution will converge. If it is greater than 1, it will be diverging. ठीक है. नाउ थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन अगर होगा तो छोड़ दो, भूल जाओ ये सब. ओके, व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल हैव वन फॉर्मूला. जो भी बच्चे समझे नहीं, we will have a equation, put all the values in that equation. If that equation gets satisfied, we are good to go. आप उसके आगे वाले इटरेशन कर सकते हो. अगर वो इक्वेशन सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा, सॉरी ये हुआ, फेल हुआ, आपको इनिशियल गेस चेंज करना है. ओके, सो लेट्स सी दैट इक्वेशन. As it is part of my job, I have to derive that equation. So quickly I'll derive it. So going for convergence criteria, we know that the slope of the given function, this Newton-Raphson formula, should be less than 1. Okay, that means slope of the curve means ये g of x1, एक random function ले लिया मैंने g of x1. That g of x1 is nothing but your Newton-Raphson formula, and the slope of this function should be less than 1. That means g dash of x1 should be less than 1. Okay, so how can I get g dash of x1? Simple, differentiate this equation with respect to x1. Easy है, we will differentiate it. So x1 का differentiation d dx1 of x1 becomes 1 minus d dx of f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. So this become your u divided by v form, sorry, u divided by v form. So we will do the differentiation. First v constant, u ka differentiation, so u is f of x1, it becomes f dash of x1 minus, now u constant, f dash of x1 का derivative f double dash of x1 divided by f denominator का square, f dash of x1 का square. Okay, again I'll rearrange this. See this, f dash of x1 into f dash of x1 becomes f dash of x1 square. Okay, so 1 minus same, this f dash of x1, this is f dash of x1 square, both square, so it will get cancelled. What we have, 1. Okay, minus, then this minus get plus f of x1, this term divided by this term. Okay, so 1 positive 1 negative 1 will get cancelled. This is positive f of x1 into f dash of f double dash of x1 divided by f dash of x1 whole square. So this remains, this is your equation for convergence. Okay, so the absolute value of f dash of x1, if this value is less than 1, that means our initial guess is correct, we can go for iteration. If it is wrong, if somehow you solve this and आपका क्या हुआ, g dash of x1 is more than 1, greater than 1 आया, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, you have to change the guess. आप कोई दूसरा guess ले लो. For example, आपने earlier when you solve this equation, you have taken the x1 value equal to 1. अब change करना पड़ेगा, take 2 or 0 or 3, some other value. So this is your convergence criteria. Is there any doubt in the convergence criteria? Method में doubt होगा तो ठीक है, we are going to try to answer that. Convergence में कुछ problem है, if there is, please chat window में डाल दो. Okay, thank you, no doubts. So we will move ahead. We'll try to solve a small numerical based on Newton-Raphson method. Okay. So we have to find the root of this function e raised to x minus sine of x. Okay, and when I try to solve this, they have specified when to stop. You have to do the iteration until and unless we reach accuracy level up to 4 decimal places. Up to 4 decimal places means what? आप जो error find करोगे इसमें error value होगा, that error value should satisfy this condition. This condition suggests that the calculated error should be less than, allowed कितना है, 4 decimal places. Okay, so it should be less than 0.123, then fourth decimal places, that is 1. So आपका जो calculated error होगा, it should be less than 0.0001. okay, means what, allowed कितना होगा 0.0000, then 99599 कुछ भी हो, बट यहाँ पे 4 0 होने चाहिए, 4 decimal places. If you would like to have a condition for that, you can write it like this: it should be less than 0.0001. okay, both signify, both means same actually. okay, so we have the condition for termination, we have one function, but what we don't have to solve this equation is the initial case. okay, so in previous lecture, in yesterday's lecture, I have explained the procedure how to have a initial case. okay, so all of you please take out your calculator or rough notebook. okay, और मैंने जो yesterday procedure बताया था वैसे टेबल बनाओ, x f of x, take x values from -5 or -4 then up to +4, all values. For each value calculate f of x, f of x. okay, now listen carefully, whichever value of f of x is close to 0, take the corresponding x value as your initial guess. okay, now I have created one small form, Google form, to record your response as well as record your attendance. okay, so I'll put that Google form on the chat window. okay, someone has a doubt, don't worry, I'll explain it. So please everyone, the Google form is sent in the chat window. Coming back to equation, see this is your equation. Right now you have only one task, use the calculator, do the calculation for f of x and get me the initial guess. okay, whatever initial guess you will have, you will conclude, please put that into the Google form. okay, so do it, I'll wait for some time, 5 minutes. There are 60 students, so I should be getting 60 responses in the Google form, not more. okay, so there is issue, Ketan. There is one query from the student: if slope is equal to 1, can we consider it under uh, convergence? Yes, actually whenever we hit slope equal to 1, probably you have the root. okay, this calculation should not take more than 2 to 4 minutes. Please be quick. Please put your answers in Google form also. You can respond in the chat window also as well as, but it is mandatory to put the answer in Google form. So it will get your attendance will get recorded. Now some of the students are putting answer as a -4. Please आप एक बार चेक करो आपके कैलकुलेटर का डिग्री मोड ऑन है या फिर रेडियन मोड ऑन है. Someone have given two values -3. Okay, okay, ठीक है. Please make sure that you have entered values in the Google form also. And 2 3 people. So almost 10 people are remaining now. Okay, all the responses are almost there. So moving ahead, so the correct answer is -3. The student who got -4, please आपका जो okay, there is some issue with connection. 1 minute. Okay, there is one good query. If do we need to always go from negative guess? We have to start from negative guess. No, that is not the case. But we need to see the range from -5 to up to 5. Don't stop in between. We might have a better option available right somewhere. Okay. So you can start with positive number, but go for negative numbers also, negative guesses also. Okay. See, in this case, our answer is -3 because the f of x is too close to 0. That means हमें बहुत कम मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी for going towards the root, because already actually we are almost close to 0 value, 0.1. Okay, so that's why go for -3 instead of -4. So I hope based on the responses I got, good response. Another query, what if f of x, another query, what if f of x is positive, so have to increase x value? No, positive negative doesn't matter, it should be close to 0. Even though the answer is f of x you obtain is minus 0.19 or positive 0.19, doesn't matter. If it is close to 0, the corresponding x value you have to take, and never go for values in decimal places for initial guess. Initial guess should be plain simple, -5, -3, or 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Okay, I hope I have answered your query. Okay, so moving ahead, for this numerical we have taken -3 as our initial guess. Let me check this time. Okay, we have around 15 minutes, so we will cover this equation and go for algorithm. So we will start our solution. Now whatever earlier we have done, that is done in the rough paper, huh? So we are going to write our solution from the fresh page, something like this. Okay, so you have taken a guess x1 equal to -3, and given data says that the accuracy error should be less than or equal, sorry, it should be less than 0.0001. Okay, so we have taken some assumption x1 before starting your iteration. Okay, and let me highlight this point: before starting your iteration, please check for convergence. Check for convergence. Now please all student, make a note of this point, what I am going to tell you. If the problem statement has initial guess given, already problem statement में initial guess दिया होगा, do not check for convergence. Okay, it is not expected to check for convergence criteria. You have the given x1, you have to work with that one only. Okay, now second condition, if the problem statement doesn't have initial guess, that means you have to assume the guess. Okay, now you have done some decision कि आपने x1 equal to -3 assume किया, please check for convergence. So दो condition है, if the problem statement has initial guess, no need to check for convergence. If the problem statement doesn't have initial guess, you have to assume the initial guess and please check for convergence. Okay, so in this case, in our case, we didn't had initial guess. That means जो भी assumption किया है वो check करना पड़ेगा कि convergence होगा या नहीं होगा. Okay, so check कर लेते. Now for checking it, if you remember the formula was g dash of x in the mod should be less than 1, and g dash of x is nothing but f of x1 into f double dash of x1 divided by f dash of x1 whole square. Okay, so that means I need f of x, then f dash of x, f double dash of x. Okay, मतलब इस इक्वेशन का अपने पास f dash of, सॉरी, f of x है, फिर हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, डेरिवेटिव निकालना पड़ेगा f dash of x, उसका और एक बार डेरिवेटिव निकालते f double dash of x. ना इसमें इजी था डेरिवेटिव निकालना, sin of x cos of x e raised to x remains same, against for second derivative minus cos of x becomes positive sin of x. Okay, ठीक है. Then what we are going to do, this initial guess we will put in the f of x, f dash of x, f double dash of x, and evaluate all three function. You will get some values. Calculator में सब values put करके find out how much is f of x1, how much is f dash of x1, how much is f double dash of x1. Okay, then put all those data in the given equation of convergence. सब put कर दो इधर. Find out how much is g dash of x in the mod. If it is less than 1, if it is less than 1, that means आपने जो इनिशियल गेस लिया है वो सब सही है. ओके, वो सही है, एंड यू कैन प्रोसीड विद द इटरेशन. ठीक है. इफ दिस कंडीशन इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइड, इफ योर स्लोप कम्स मोर देन 1, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये सब जो काम किया आपने वो वेस्ट हो गया. आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? गोइंग बैक टू दिस एजम्पशन x1, फिर से x1 की वैल्यू चेंज करनी पड़ी. इट माइट बी -4 और इट माइट बी -2, सम अदर वैल्यू. You have to choose from them and again check for convergence. You have to repeat this process until and unless you get this condition satisfied, g dash of x1 less than 1. Okay, all of you understood this? Please respond. Someone has put on some value -0.016, but I don't know what that question is. ओके, सो ये यहाँ पे आपने आंसर आया क्या? ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू. इज इट ओके? ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड अबाउट द कॉन्वर्जेंस क्राइटेरिया? ओके, थैंक यू. सो वी विल मूव अहेड. So in our case, the x1 value -3 is good. Initial criteria guess is correct. Now the actual solution start. Okay, so iteration number 1, what we are going to do, the data from the previous calculation we will just copy like this, because already we have calculated x1, f of x, f dash of x, f of x1, f dash of x1, उसका copy कर लिया iteration में. Okay, now based on this value, why we have copied this? Because this data is required for Newton-Raphson का formula. Okay, so Newton-Raphson का formula क्या है? ये वाला. So for iteration number 1, I'll get the root x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. I'll put all this data, all values in this equation. I'll get some value of x0. Now here I got the value x0 equal to -3.1836. So we started with x1 equal to -3. Now we have a root value equal to -3.1836. Okay, so if you are satisfied with this value, stop here. That is your answer. If not, you have to move ahead. आपको और iteration करने पड़ेंगे. Okay, उन्होंने दिया है, देखो प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट में they have specified that error should be less than 0.0001, उससे कम होना चाहिए. अब देखो यहाँ पे एरर कितना है, इन दोनों का कंपैरिजन. एरर कितना है? -3 minus 3.1836. so error comes as this value 1836, which is greater than 0.001. मतलब we need to do some calculation again, more iteration. Okay, so let's do another iteration. Now for next iteration, how can we start? We need to update this x value. Now this x value will take up the value of x0. So put x0 in place of x1. So update the x1 value with the previous x0 value and repeat the same steps. Okay, same step. All of you understood this iteration number 1? For a remaining iteration, always whenever you face exam or assignment or any kind of work related root of equation, remember that just show iteration number 1 in detail. पूरा का पूरा सॉल्व करके दिखाओ कि कैसे कैसे आपने स्टेप्स फॉलो किए. बट फॉर रिमेनिंग इटरेशन प्लीज प्रिपेयर अ टेबल. consolidate your result in a table. So it will be advantage to you that you have to write a few things compared to writing complete iteration number 2 पूरा का पूरा लिख रहे हो आप. Okay, so instead of that prepare a table, and for examiner also उसको सब इजीली पता चल जाएगा कि कैसे आप एरर निकाला है आपने, कैसे प्रोपोगेट हो रहा है एरर या रिड्यूस हो रहा है, और कैसे यू आर गोइंग टूवर्ड्स द एक्चुअल वैल्यूज ऑफ रूट. Otherwise he will get lost in number of values, number of formulas, number of calculation. It is better to represent in a table. So remaining iterations I have populated in a table. Now this table I am not gonna show every calculation because it's very straightforward. So we have first iteration, we have done this iteration -3, फिर f of x1 निकाला, f dash of x1 निकाला, based on that value हमने x0 निकाला. Okay, then we have calculated the error, it is not satisfied, go ahead with the second iteration. Second iteration, take this x0 value, treat that x0 value as new x1 value. Okay, again repeat the procedure, put this x1 value in f of x1, then f dash of x1, then use all those three value, calculate new x0. Okay, then compare these two, find out the error कितना आ रहा है दोनों के बीच में. It is around 0.005. Do we need to stop here? No, because it is again greater than 0.0001. It is not less than. So और एक iteration करना पड़ेगा. Okay, करते हैं फिर ये value लेंगे, we will put it as x1, then f of x1 calculate करते, f dash of x1 calculate करते, use these three values in the Newton-Raphson formula, calculate latest value of x0, root का value ले लिया. Now compare these two. So when I have compared this, the error comes as 1.16 so into e raised to -08, means 10 to the power -8, means what, 0. around 7 zeros and something. Okay, मुझे सिर्फ 3 0 तक ही टारगेट था. So this is my answer. Okay, so this is my root. I have tried it for one more iteration, but you know there is no need to do the fourth iteration for you guys. Okay, so this is my answer. Remember, not x1. Okay, x0. Always remember x0 correspond to your root. So this is your root. So at the end of your solution, please write कि भाई root for the given function is dash 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 value. So that is the end of our problem here. I hope you understood this. We will have quick recap of the process. We will have a quick recap of the process so that we will have an algorithm built, and then we will do the programming. Okay, so in 2-3 minutes I'll elaborate an algorithm for this, and then we can take the question from you guys. So algorithm means a process, simple process, how this numerical method is implemented to solve the numerical. Okay, step number 1, assume the initial guess, then find out. यहाँ पे देखो हमें डेरिवेटिव चाहिए था कॉन्वर्जेंस चेक के लिए, तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, वट एवर एफ ऑफ एक्स यू हैव उसका डेरिवेटिव निकालना पड़ेगा, फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव एंड सेकंड डेरिवेटिव. सो सिंबॉलिकली डिटरमाइन एफ डैश ऑफ एक्स एंड एफ डबल डैश ऑफ एक्स, then evaluate all those things, put that all data into the convergence criteria. Okay, check if is your guess correct. If this criteria fails, you have to go back to again step number 1, change the initial guess, take the new initial guess, and again follow up to this. So ये बहुत बार करना पड़ेगा until and unless you reach a condition where g dash of x1 is less than 1. Okay, as soon as it is less than 1, that means आपका initial guess is correct, you can proceed for the next step. Assume that criteria is satisfied, we are going for second next step, that is root. So using the Newton-Raphson formula, you will calculate the first root x0. Okay, then you will check for stopping criteria because it's a iterative process. आपको बहुत बारे iteration करने पड़ेंगे. So you have to check कि भाई मुझे और iteration करने हैं या नहीं. कैसे check करोगे? You will check it for error or you will check it for maximum number of iteration. Okay, so is your calculated error more than given error? If it is so, what we need to do? See, check iteration number, your current iteration number, is it less than the given maximum number? If yes, you have to do more calculation, more iteration. So क्या करना पड़ेगा? If yes, you have to put x0 value into x1 and go back to step number 4 and again repeat until and unless I break this loop. Break this loop matlab after some time we might achieve accuracy or we might reach the maximum number of iteration. So if these conditions are not satisfied, that means we have reached the limit. Terminate the algorithm and go to step number 6, that is nothing but print your answer. Print your answer. So this is your algorithm for Newton-Raphson method. I request all students, please take a screenshot of this algorithm, because based on this algorithm, based on the flow chart, we are going to write program for Newton-Raphson method. So I'll give you 1 minute. Please take a screenshot of this one. Okay, I'll assume that you have taken the screenshot. Moving ahead with the numerical, this is kind of a homework for you. But before closing this session, please read the problem statement carefully. Okay, think on it. This problem is deliberately given to you to have a better feel of relationship between numerical methods and the mechanical engineering. How can they be related to each other? So read the problem statement carefully. Think on it. How can I get the answer? First, think of what is the aim of this problem? क्या निकालना क्या है? In the chat window, please answer my question after reading the problem statement. What is the aim of this problem? What we need to find here? Which one is the design parameter, process parameter? Please take a screenshot of this, or if possible, note it down. Note it down the problem statement. Okay, if there are any doubt, please you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave this session. Make sure that you solve this numerical at home. अगर किसी को भी डाउट होगा, please ask. Otherwise, we can close this session. Thank you. In tomorrow's session, we will learn SAM, SAM, successive approximation method.